Hi, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Don't forget to check the description to this video. I have links to some of my popular videos, a link to my Amazon account for a lot of things that you all ask about. Don't forget I have a bunch of playlists on the home page of this channel. Thank you. Good morning. We're going to make breakfast. And I've got my tallow melting in this heating up the skillet first. I'll be right back. So to start off this morning, I want some fried onions. And I may have regrets because, I'm going to be going to church, but it is what it is. I want some fried onions for breakfast. So, there we go. I'm just going to get the lid on this and let it simmer. And I'm going to saute up some fried onions. And I'm going to put in some rutabaga in a little bit, because we're going to fry that too. Okay, so now I'm just kind of scooting the onions off to the side. We're going to add in our rutabaga. This is the one that I cooked in the, I softened the skin in the microwave when I microwaved it for 5 minutes. And so I found that method is great if you're going to use the rutabaga in a cooking way. Now, if you're going to do it raw, like I eat mine sometimes, you definitely don't want to do that. Well, maybe, I don't know. It'll make it just softer. It's been 3 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and flip the rutabaga. Thankfully, since it was pre-cooked, mostly cooked, I'm not trying to cook the inside of it. All I'm trying to do is brown it a little bit. Gotta keep an eye on these onions. I think I might pull the onions out. I don't want them to burn. It's just more about getting them sauteed up. And I'll let them go. I'll let them go for the full 3 minutes, then I'll pull it all out together. In the meantime, I microwaved the bacon, and I gave some to the peanut gallery. And then when I get the eggs cooked, I'll lay them on top of it. And then I'll put the rutabaga and onions over there. It's Sunday, and I've drank half the coffee. That's all I really need to drink. I don't want to be peeing all through church. So I did this a couple weeks ago, actually several weeks, but I forgot last week. This is my protein powder. So the time that, I typically eat is 11 at lunch. And so since Mom and I don't go until 12:15, 12:30, I added protein to my coffee. That was a half scoop. My scoop is a half size of the original scoop. So now I'm going to top this off with water and shake it up. And I'm not going to drink any more of this now. I'll sip on this through church. So I'm going to add some water just a second. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to shake her up. And like I said, I'm not going to drink on it now. This is just because I'll be eating about 8-ish, but this just helps me make it through. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. When you're sitting there in church and it's just, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to defend it. It's just what I do. So the timer's about to go off for the rutabaga and onions, so let's go back across the way. All right, I'm going to pull those out. Nope. Hang on. Let me do it like I did last time. Because I did that. I put a little salt on them. Put a little salt on the onions. Then I flipped them. And then put a little more salt on the other side. Ow. It got me. Yeah. It's gonna be yum, yum, yum. Then I'll get the eggs done. Trying to scoop that over, give it a little space so eggs can go right on. Yeah. Kind of recreating that barrier so maybe the eggs won't stick too bad. Which we know they do. They just do after you cook something before them. Or, yeah, when you cook something before them, they just stick. It is what it is. Get my salt and pepper ready. And away we go. Pepper, salt, and we'll cover it. Oh, Lordy me. Cover it for 2 minutes. Alrighty, roo. Work my little pancake turner around here. Get up what I can get up. There we go. Oh man. I broke it, which is fine, but I broke it all over the place. Alright, well, I'm going to clean my skillet and my stove, and I'm going to let that cool down because it's going to be too hot to take a bite of now. So give me a minute. You know what's funny? I don't know why, but when it comes to breakfast, I like my breakfast with the small spoon instead of a big spoon. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. But yeah, I like with small spoon to eat my breakfast and a big spoon for my supper and lunch. I don't know. Sometimes I watch the movie Big Bang Theory, and while I cannot relate to Sheldon's intelligence, I can relate to a lot of his weird issues, and I think that's one of what I call my Sheldon attributes. All right, the eggs. Take about onion and rutabaga. Terry, Toot, come on here, feller. You bet your bippy. That's some good stuff, man. Good stuff, Maynard. I'll probably get a knife, because you know me. I'm going to cut up the rutabaga so it fits into more bite-sized pieces. Because I'm going to help living room Terry. Hang on. Now, see there? I helped out living room Terry. So now I can take a bite of onion. Rutabaga. You done good, Terry. Editing Terry. You better pat yourself on the back. Good stuff. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna make it to the living room. I'm gonna stand here and eat it all right with you all. How's your day going? Today's your Tuesday. I always have to think about it, because while I know today's my Sunday, I have to remember today's your Tuesday. Are you having an okay day? You gotta work today? I'll be working right now. I'll be working, and who knows what I'm working on. I might be working on causing trouble. In September, I have an out-of-town meeting, and it's a couple days worth. And it's like a big mental health conference. So I've gone in the past. In the past, what I did was I made up burgers, and then I'll have to check and see if this hotel has a refrigerator, because they alternate. Like last year, it was Missouri and Illinois, so I was in St. Louis. This year, it's Missouri and Kansas City, or Kansas, state of Kansas, so it's in Kansas City. And anyway, I usually make burgers and take them along for however many days I'm gonna be there. I got an alert. Excessive heat warning. That's what we're supposed to have today. Anyway, so I usually take burgers, and then whenever they serve lunch, if I'm in the same hotel, which this time I am, I'll go up to my room, grab my burgers, and bring them down with me. If I'm not in the hotel, I bring a lunch box. And while other people are eating their food, I eat my burgers. Nobody cares what you eat. People aren't like, you got hamburgers. Where's mine? They don't pay no attention to that. I usually go out and get a salad, come back and plop my burgers on there. I eat them room temperature. So if you don't like your burgers room temperature, then it might not be so good for you. About mine. So that's what I do when I go on a work trip. Make burgers for enough for two meals a day, sometimes 3. And then, like I said, I'll take them with me down. And then at supper time, if my partner and my coworker and I go out, and if we don't go out, then I'll have something. And we drive, so whatever's left over, it's not a big deal. I'll take them back home with me. Yep, it's in September. So, what else is going on? Got church this morning. I'll leave here about 9:15. I have an alarm on my phone, and it's, I think, at 8:50, and it says dressed and lipstick for church. So that's my cue, my reminder to stop doing whatever I'm doing. Don't get dressed and put on lipstick, because I ain't got none. Hey, I don't know what happened. Literally, I've been trying to scrunch my hair ever since I got it cut. And it hasn't. But today, it decided to go a little curly. I'm glad. I've been trying. But it looks like the curl's kicking back in. So we'll see how it goes as it gets a little longer. I've been worried. I was like, is my curl ever coming back? It did today. But I read that if you have loose curls, and it may not start curling till like the end if it's a barrel, like a really big curl. Whereas tight curls, it starts early. But if you have a loose curl and it's like this long and it starts curling right about the fingertip, then until it gets a little longer, you don't see the curls. My hair's been short in the past. I just don't remember the curl taking this long to come back. But this time it did. So, all right, that's breakfast. I'm gonna go watch a little YouTube on the TV. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, y'all. I know some of y'all are very creative and crafty. I had this old tablecloth. I don't even know where I got it. Probably got it in the divorce for all I know. I never bought that thing. But anyway, so I'm okay with the table looking like it is. But let's talk about fall decor. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to get maybe something else for the table. I don't know. Those are real apples because, those I buy apples. But I don't know. That's okay, I guess. But I got that little bitty pumpkin and, of course, my bacon candle. Anyway, I feel like maybe I need some fall stuff. Those are from my red hat ladies. But anyway, I feel like I need maybe something to sit up there. I'm not so worried about the kitchen area because I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe I could get something to set in the window, but I don't know what. Maybe something up there, but I can't set it there because I work there and I just plop my stuff there when I get home from work. But maybe something up there. Definitely not on the refrigerator. That houses way too much. Maybe something up there. So that's the kitchen. I just feel like I would like for you crafty people, when you see these spaces, send me a link to something, like if you think something that you've seen, like something on Amazon or Hobby Lobby or something. Send me, and I don't think you can really do much for a wall. But like I said, there may be up there, but definitely I think something up there could fit. But let's take a tour and see what we could do to help me out with fall. Ignore this tote because that's where all the stuff just came from. I mean, I don't really want to hang a bunch of stuff, but I could move those if I needed to. I'm okay with moving it. That's my little red hat girl, and then my I made that at Valentine. It's a tissue holder for the red hat ladies. That doesn't have to sit there. But anyway, so if you know of something that would look cute right there, that's fall. Again, I'm not crafty. Can't have anything that direction because, Lou and company. I just have a little pumpkin up there. But I don't know, maybe something that could sit up there. Definitely not anything over there because that's like my TV watching area. It really could be short maybe right there. But that's this room. Now, okay, let's try. There really isn't a place in the bathroom. I mean, maybe right there. Maybe. But I keep like perfumes and stuff. And I don't know. I don't really, maybe something like tall and skinny over there. But that's where I do all my makeup. So I can't have it all junked up. That's a very important space. So then we can check the bedroom. Now listen, don't be all judgmental. Don't be saying nothing about how my room looks. Y'all just smile and nod and go about your business. If you're not crafty, then just nod and look away. Anyway, don't ask why those cups are there. I can put them away. But I got a candle. But like, what could I put maybe in that space back in there? Like, again, maybe something kind of tall or something. I don't know. I feel like I need something in my life for fall. So what do you think? Is there anything you can think of that I can maybe put there? These are not totally necessary, but these are my mama's. And when I was a kid growing up, she had these out on her dresser. This is my red hat lady stuff. One of the ladies got us a kazoo. So she got us a kazoo. I can't remember what it was for. But anyway, as you look, like for you crafty people, I definitely can't have anything there. The shoes have to stay up because of the dogs. Because Sammy, yeah, I'm talking about you, has destroyed multiple pairs of shoes. So, and there's really no space over there. That's just my catch-all. That's where I sleep and my pillows and stuff. So ignore that area. So really the only thing around here would be up here. And I don't know. What do you think? What are some of your crafty people ideas? Because I know a lot of you people who watch me are crafty. So, or not just crafty, but you're creative and you know how things should look. So if you can think of things and you see things, like I said, something online so I can kind of have an idea of how it should look. Don't just describe something to me because I am not the one to understand what you're talking about. So, all right. Anyway, got to get ready for church. I'm also thinking I would like something maybe like by my door, maybe even along the front, but it has to be outdoor friendly. So I don't know, something to go. You can hear Louie's in there howling. I was thinking like one of those welcome signs like Lori made on her channel. But anyway, I think something outdoorsy might look nice. Last year I put some pumpkins and some mums up there. So I don't know, we'll see. But if you got any ideas, send me links to pictures so I know what to do. I'm at Mom's house. Come on, let's leave our bathroom calling card. So Mom has 2 bathrooms, but she's got her bedroom and she has a bathroom off of her bedroom. This is my calling card. First off, I close the toilet seat because every time I use a lit toilet, I don't care where I'm at, even in out places, I always close the toilet seat because, well, I'll tell you that story in a second. But anyway, at Mom's house, she used to fuss at me all the time because I would leave the toilet paper off the roll. So there, that's my calling card. I don't have to go, but I'm doing it anyway. Hee hee hee. Sorry, Mom. So I've had dogs, since moving out on my own. And my big fear is that the dogs will take a ball and drop it into the toilet. So I always, I've always closed the lid. And so it just become a habit because my rule has always been, if you don't put the toilet lid down, not the seat, but the lid. If you don't put the lid down, if a ball goes in there, you got to fish it out. So that's like my house rule. So that kind of motivates people to put that lid down. But I like it down because if there were 2 people, so if there was a man and woman, if the lid's down, both people have to raise and lower something instead of just one person having to raise and lower something. So that's kind of the thing I like. Plus, then, as a nurse, I hear about the toilet spray and how far I've heard it can go, like 20 feet. So I just close the lid and then flush the toilet. I do that in public. I do it everywhere. So that's just my thing. I always close the toilet lid. Okay, so that's our calling card when I go somewhere. When I come over to Mama's house, I'll close the lid and I'll take the toilet paper off the roll. Okay, bye. I forgot to do the salad, but you all know what a salad looks like. And we got my pork steak, and today I got cottage cheese because they are out of broccoli. So I've got my pork chops and something else in the refrigerator. We are going to I want some coleslaw to go with it. So we're going to make a little bowl of that. Just a little bit. So I've got my tricolor coleslaw cabbage. And something I want to add to it. It's not something, I don't think it's traditionally with it, but I got these tomatoes from Mom. So let me wash this. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm going to cut up this tomato. I want the tomato in with my cabbage. And my coleslaw. My grandma never made it this way or anything, but I just want it. Sometimes we just want what we want, and that's what I'm wanting. The microwave has beeped, so I should probably, after I cut up this tomato, I'll check on my pork chop, and it's the rutabaga soup. Rutabaga paste. Rutabaga mash. That sounds better. You know me. I'm not all about the fancy words. I'm lucky to remember my name half the time. Yeah. Oh, that definitely needs going again longer. I think it was probably partially frozen. Yeah, there's a little bit of chunks in it. I'm hot. I don't know what the deal is. I'm all hot all of a sudden. I was hot at the tail end of being at Mom's house, too. Not really sure why, but yeah, it needs longer. That's okay. I'll do this for a couple more minutes. In the meantime, we're going to need a lid because we're going to do this. we're going to put on some G-Hughes coleslaw. I'm going to put on some poppy seeds just for a fun little texture. And then a little bit of black pepper. Where's my black pepper? Just a pinch. Just a pinch. I know, I wiped it on my clothes. I just didn't grab an apron. Just go with it. Just go with it. I do need to wash off my counter because when I was cutting up that tomato, part of it fell. And I just ran my hand through that wet. Now, we're going to have that. I'm also going to grab some fruit and put this away, so hold up. Let's take a look here. That's our pork. It's pork steak, or pork chop, that I had cooked up, I guess last week or the week before. I get it all kind of mixed up, to be honest. So, good job, Terry of the Pass. You cut it up and cooked it good. Now, coleslaw with tomatoes. That's real good. Then, our mashed rutabaga, our thick rutabaga soup, our rutabaga stew, rutabaga paste. I know that's going to be good. Rutabaga, anything is good. You can put rutabaga on poop. You can make a rutabaga poop sandwich. Sorry, Mom. But I'd eat it almost. And some fruit. And that's going to be my supper tonight. I missed a spot while I was cleaning. There's a spot down here that I saw when I sat my dish down. It's like a little piece of the dark cabbage, the purple cabbage. Hey, really quick, when I was at Mom's, she went at her church. They put out vegetables, and she sent me home another eggplant and 2 tomatoes. Well, 3 tomatoes. I'm already using one now, so you'll see those sometime this week. Okay, time to eat.